start.
Hey guys, didn't see you there. What's up everybody? Low Key BMX here today. We're going to be riding the mountain bike. Why am I out of breath? I'm all like, I only rode out of a garage. Calm down, bro. I have the tripod, obviously. Oh, I just closed my finger in it. As you can see, I cannot close cords in it. I have the tripod, and I don't know why I'm walking over here. Clean me. Alright. And the only reason why I have this tripod is because we're going to be doing front yard tricks. And if you're wondering, what do you mean? Front yard tricks? A mountain bike? This is supposed to be a BMX channel, right? What? So as you can see here, there is a little inletment right here that you can easily launch a mountain bike off of. I've actually done it a couple times. Just hop right up there and, it'll launch in the air. And at least the littlest bit that you can get speed. You can get speed from coming all the way down over, So, we got that little inletment. So, I'm guessing, set this camera up somewhere where, it's not facing the neighbors and where they hopefully won't get mad. And, probably right here on the stairs will be a good shot. Let's see if we can figure out an area. Actually, no, I want somewhere where we can... Yeah, maybe somewhere right here. Actually, I don't need to be in the grass because I will not even launch anywhere. So yeah, probably right there would be a good area. I'm going to quickly go grab the mountain bike. Let's see, so I'm riding the mountain bike. Maybe a little bit more. My shoes aren't even on all the way. Maybe a little bit more. Just the littlest bit, Yeah, that's probably good enough. Alright, I'm gonna go hop on that thing real quick. Ooh, almost died. Yeah, well that wasn't too bad for our first time. Also, another trick you can easily learn, other than launching a bike off a little inletment like we have right there. Another trick you can learn. Quick and easy. Learn this in literally 2 seconds. When you're backing up, when you need to stop the shop and you're going downhill, you're about to lose control, you feel? Turn it sideways, put your foot on the ground. It'll stop you nice and quick. Nice little trick you can learn. Easy, couple minutes on a mountain bike. Tried it going frontwards though, ended up doing a stoppie, so it's pretty great. And yes, I am wearing my chest piece, too bad, get over it. I didn't want to take it off. You got a problem with it? Alright. Also, another thing, if you're having problems with your wheelies, try doing them uphill. And not doing that. Would recommend try them on flat ground. It's also a cool way to, get going easy. You know how to do that? What I just did right there? That was smooth, man. You don't know how many times this trick is going to save me while going down this way. A, because I almost fall every time I go down this way. Also learn how to bail your bike. That's another thing you want to learn. How to bail when you know something's going to go wrong. Ooh, almost went over the handlebars and face planted. I saved it. how to do that stuff, man. Always learn. You always wear a helmet. Always learn. I'm gonna put it over here because something's bound to happen eventually. So I'm gonna show you a couple tricks you can learn. I showed you one already, but here's another one you can learn. If kickstands will go up. When you're going downhill too fast, do that. Hold the front brake and just go sideways. Use your feet to your advantage. Think you're about to lose control, do it. Another way to quickly help your wheelie is try and do it uphill. It'll get your legs a little bit stronger and also help you learn how to do a wheelie better. Nice little easy trick. Also, the backwards brake like this is also another good way to help if you don't have a really good front brake and, you know. Anyways, so. And not lose your bike. Also, another one I've learned is when you do a bad wheelie, just, you know, when you do a bad wheelie, wheelie out of it, you know? That's all you have to do. Get your pedal in a good place. And not do that. God damn it. And, and just do this. Get out of there, you know? Keep going, nice and quick. Without your front brake sticking. And one day you will be a bike master. Also, stoppies. Oh! No front brake is bad enough to not do a stoppie. Well, it's actually a lot. Nice little stoppie will improve every stop in style with your front brake sticking, especially if you have Walmart brand discs. Get rid of that, put her down, kick it, just walk away. Walk away. It relieves your anger. I'm just kidding. When you're angry at a bike, then nothing ever relieves your anger. You always have a little bit of a hatred for the damn thing, no matter what kind of bike it is. Oh! Especially if it's a mountain bike. Mountain bike's just plain suck. I'm kidding. I used to be a mountain bike guy. I said that weird, but okay. If you know what? And throw it. So yeah. Pretty snaz. How do you miss a tire? Alright guys, that's how you get angry at a mountain bike and not know what you're talking about. Really, those were only a really nice couple tricks, you know, like just launch it. You know, if you're going backwards and you're going too fast, you feel like losing control, just turn that wheel sideways, hit that front brake, and good. We'll launch it a couple more times. And not do a wheelie. Let's do the fork in the garbage disposal. Move the thing a little bit. Make it, you know, so it can actually see when we launch her. I was only going 15 miles per hour, it's alright. Ooh, that was a close one. Stoppie. That's what we call a stoppie, you know? Just pick up that front brake, you know? And then just send your bike off like this. Then what you want to do, pick it up. This bike is literally like 30 pounds. What you want to do, pick it up with one hand, let go of the steering wheel and let you hit you in the face. Walk it back to your garage. Stay right there. You fall over, you die. Walk it back to your garage. Go out to the store and pick you up one of these puppies. Now see, she's slick and nimble, but try not to do that. I literally just died. Pick you up one of these puppies and get going, you know? BMX. I want BMX because A, I like BMX. BMX is cool. You know, you can launch them if you really want to. Except I'm not gonna launch it because I know I'll just lose control because some normal old BMX street tires is not going to fare well with a little bit of mud and, you know, flying through the air and, you know, on grass and loose dirt and everything, and it ain't going to go well. I can already see. I'll probably face plant, but now not mountain bikes. BMX, really great. Invest in one, they're the best. I hope you guys also like that back to school video. Hope that taught you a couple things. I don't even know if I uploaded that video, did I? I hope that helped you if I did upload it. If I didn't, basically I talked about make sure your tires are good, make sure they still have tread, make sure they're not dry rotted, make sure your brakes work. If you ride BMX, make sure your stem's not cracked, you know. Make sure you have brakes, unless you're one of those people who don't ride on brakes. Have good grips. If your grips are literally older than dirt and they're all cracked and stuff, get new grips, man. You know, treat your bike like a bike. Don't baby them, you know. They don't want to be babied. And, yeah, make sure your chain's good. You know. Oh, yeah, also, whatever these are called, I can't remember for the life of me. But that's usually me, you know. Always make sure those are nice and, you know, not withered down because they'll skip. Make sure everything on your bike is just in good condition. If you don't really know what to look for, just take it to your local bike shop and say, hey, you know, do you notice anything, you know, right out of the blue, or can you take a look over for a minute and see if anything needs to be replaced? And if anything does, just replace it. Make sure your bike is in good condition, you know. Because if your bike's not in good condition, you know, a wheel could fly off and, you know, face plant, and that's not very nice to get road rash on your face. I've had it before. It's not the best feeling in the world, and plus it takes you away from riding bikes for a bit. This bike is so dirty. And yeah, just always make sure, you know, your bike's, you know, clean. You know, a clean bike is better because you know, my bikes are never clean, you know. My bikes are never going to be clean, but always make sure your bike is clean because, you know, it's always better to have a clean bike. I'm scratched up a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But, yeah. If your bike's clean, you know, better performance, you know, it takes off all that extra weight you don't need. It also makes your bike look nice and, you know, shiny, and people are going to compliment you on a nice bike. And if your bike's dirty and rusty and stuff, people are going to be like, whoa, step back 2 minutes, you need to get a brand new bike. And that's usually true. If you got rust on your bike, you got holes in, you know, your bike where holes shouldn't be, like in the frame or whatever, you know, get a new bike. No need for that bull crap. See, a lot of people are, every time I'm sitting down and pedaling on my bike, they always ask me, bro, how do you like sit down and pedal on a bike? It's all like, because. Can you not? You know, BMX. Here's a good little BMX. Set it up real quick. I can show it off. Be a show off. It's better to be a show off than, you know, not let people look at your bike at all, so. You know, which I don't think anybody would do, but yeah, it's better to be a show off than, you know, anybody else. If you show off your bike, you know, it's better, so. I know I've said this 1,000 times. I love these Sunday grips. If your local bike shop supplies Sunday grips, get a pair. These are so soft. Oh my god, these Sunday grips are so soft. You know, if they sell stickers, you know, get some stickers. I got some stickers. I still got a couple more. You know, put some stickers on your bike. Maybe give a couple to some friends, you know. Just, you know, customize your bike a little bit. Make it unlike the others. A good bike is a unique bike. And my bike is for sure a unique bike. I don't see anybody around here running the Sunday grips. $12 for these pair of Sunday grips. Really hooked up there. I bet you if I went to a professional bike shop, it'd be way more for, you know, a pair of Sunday. Sundays are really expensive BMX brand. You know, we got We the People, $9 for some stickers. I could agree with that. We got 2 stickers. We got another one here. We got another one here. You know, we got a Norco sticker. Norco's another bike brand. We got a Cobra sticker. The make is Cobra. And then, you know, Beastern. That's what I call this bike, Beastern, because it's a beast. Beastern the Beast. This thing is an absolute beast. I love this bike to death. It's got golden, you know, lettering on the side of the tires. I don't know if you guys saw these. I want to get different tires. I want to get, you know, something off of maybe like Anthony Panza's store or something. I see those like cool camo tires. Those would look good on here. Or pink tires or something. Those would look really good. You know, my bike has character. You know, just a little bit. You know, scratched off paint right there. A little bit of, you know, metal scraped off on the brake lever. You know, it's all good. It's all good. Adds character, man. You know, don't let your bike, you know, be, you know, nice and fresh. Don't baby them. If you gotta throw it, you gotta throw it. You know, if you're at a skate park and you're gonna go down and you know it, throw the bike, man. Get it away from you. Especially if my bike can only run front pegs, so I don't run pegs at all. Because, you know, my backs are way, you know, they can't fit a peg, but my fronts can. And, you know, if you run pegs, and your bike's going to come down on top of you, and you know it, like if you're going to crash and you know that bike's going to come down, get it away from you. You really don't want to, you know, peg jammed right into your, you know, chest or something. That don't feel good. You know, just get your bike away from you no matter what, you know. It's always a good thing to, you know, work on getting your pegs away from you, or your bike just in general. You don't want a literal, like, maybe, depending, you know, maybe like 5-10 pound bike flying on top of you. It's not going to feel good. My bike tire, actually pretty good condition. For a second I thought it was balding already. I was all like, whoa. If you don't know what balding means, basically it means when your tread, you can see like the little, you know, when the tread, you know, the tire's just completely, you know, flat in the middle. Sometimes that's not true with all bikes. Some bikes, you know, in the middle, you know, the front of it will be, you know, but, like, if you see, you know, like, no creases where the tread should be or whatever, that usually means it's balding, you know. Also, another sign for when it's balding is when little hair starts sticking up. I don't know if that's, you know, it can happen on a bike or, you know, a car, you know, their tires. Yeah. Another thing to look out for, pedal cracks, you know. If the first half of your seat is missing, get your seat replaced. I've seen so many kids running with half a seat. It's dumb. Don't do it, especially on a mountain bike. You know? Always make sure your stem's not cracked, you know? You know, nothing's in bad condition. I mean, my bike's got character, but it's not in bad condition. You know, stickers are peeling up, but I don't care. You know, a little dirt won't hurt anybody. You know, if you see rust, try and get it fixed right away, because rust on a bike is not going to be good. Because over time, that rust will just eat your metal right up. If you have 10,000 stickers on your bike, I don't think you need to really worry about, you know, rust, but... But yeah, no, just, you know... Just look your bike over, you know, before you go to school, guys. Just make sure you don't think any... If you got a bent spoke, you know, get that fixed, you know. I really think the only way to fix a bent spoke is get a new tire. I don't think there's really any way. Like, if your rim is taco, just the tiniest bit, like I said, in the back to school video, there's what I call, I don't know if it's the way with everybody, but there's, there's stages of a taco. There's, the U, the actual taco, when it, folds into a complete U. There's the L, and then there's the kind of like C shape. If you don't know what I'm talking about, is the taco is when you completely taco a tire, it'll be folded in an L and then up. A taco that you have to replace a wheel is L. When you have a C, depending on how bad that C is, what I'm talking about is, I can even show you on the mountain bike, is when you'll be going along and then your tire will do a quick little sliver type thing. That's usually what I call a C. Those can be fixed, well, some of them. If they're not really bad, those can be trued by, adjusting the nipples. The nipples are these parts on a bike right there. You should see that. And, you just take a little, nipple wrench or whatever the hell you want to call it, and then just adjust them left or right or whatever to, true that tire. That's what we call truing, is where you figure out where the tire is bent the slightest bit and you true it by using that, nipple wrench, and then you true it. So yeah, that's basically, truing. There, when a tire's in an L shape, get rid of it. If it's completely tacoed, get rid of it. Nothing, if your bike tire is bent, if it's not bad enough and your local bike shop says they can fix it, let them fix it. It'll be cheaper than getting a new tire. If your tire is unfixable, just get a new one, No reason with messing with it. If it's bent, and, I mean, if it's your only way home, if you can get it unbent enough that, you can actually ride on it, then, do that, but get it straight to the shop immediately. It's not good to ride on a bent tire. If your tire's gone flat and, you have to ride home, what you can do is you can I've done it before on a mountain bike. You take your tire off the bead. If you don't know what it is, basically there's a little lip in here, and there's a little thing on the tire, and it basically, it's, get it off the bead. It's called a bead, and it pops right in, and that's what keeps your tire on your bike. Well, what you want to do is, you want to take that tire and you want to, squeeze it inwards, and then take both sides off and get it off the bead and ride home with your bike off the bead. It'll definitely save you. Instead of calling your parent and they have to come get you from work, or you have to walk home, or you have to get home by a certain time and your mom, can't pick you up or something, and, just ride with it off the bead. It won't hurt your bike, especially if you don't do it for long. If you, ride on it, every day, you're going to kill the tire and kill the rim. If you have to get home, it won't hurt it. Just ride on the bead and then take it to your bike shop the next day, and they'll put the tire back on and put a new inner tube in it and everything. Sorry if my voice is a little raspy. I don't know why. If you're riding to school and you notice that your backpack likes to rub on your back tire, it won't hurt to put your seat up just the littlest bit. If, if your bike ride is 20 minutes long and you cannot stand straight on a BMX for 20 minutes long. And, and that's all you got to do. So, you can do that. Lift the seat up a little bit. Won't hurt anything, I've had it happen to me before, even in a video. I don't ever think I posted it, but basically I was riding with my military backpack, my camera backpack that I, am, dailying, due to all my camera equipment. And one of the bands were hanging loose, and they got stuck in the tire. They got stuck in the brake. It wasn't on the BMX. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was on the BMX. Never mind my crazy ass. Alright. And, yeah, so just do that. It won't hurt to raise the seat up a little bit, so, straps or even a better thing, if you have places where you can tie those straps up. Tie those straps up, man. It won't, it won't hurt your backpack to tie those straps up if you can. So, yeah, cracked pedals, look for those. My pedals are fine. Look at these pedals. Pedals are good. Everything's fine on this bike. This bike's literally, probably 2.5 months old now. It's probably actually coming up to, 3 months now, pretty soon. So, yeah, I'll have to look at the paperwork sometime. So yeah, just make sure your bike's in good condition. If you like to record videos on YouTube, I would highly suggest, if you run GoPro on your bike, highly suggest get one of these handlebar mounts, or like I'm wearing, a chesty, and get these all set up, because these will really save your life, other than holding a camera and crashing because you could not turn in time, or you fell over because you turned while holding a camera and you didn't, and get hurt. It sucks when you crash and you can't ride your bike. It's happened to me before. For like a week, I had road rash on my face and it just burned. Riding, just the air hitting it just burned it. It was horrible. And so, get a chesty, get a headset, get something, get a handlebar mount. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. It won't kill you to spend a little bit of money, invest a little bit of money, because I'm sure when you become famous, you'll instantly gain that money back. I'm letting you know, guys. And so, do that. That is still crooked every time I tighten the freaking seat thing. Always crooked. Anywho. Yeah, just do that. Invest a little bit of money. Alright, so, you guys don't know. I have another bike that I don't ride anymore because it was wrecked. It's hard seeing this thing like this, man. No, it wasn't stripped by a couple ghetto punks. I actually stripped it myself, without knowing anything about this bike. It's actually really cool what you can learn off of stripping bikes. As you can see, that pedal arms over there is bent. The crank is actually bent. No fixing it. It does have a little bit of rust, but other than that, thing was in perfect condition. It was actually stored away in a garage for, most of its life. This bike was 20 years old. I started riding it, last year. I actually wrecked it. Well, I didn't wreck it. Somebody else wrecked it, but, little car accident. It was traumatized. I'm just kidding. It's no big deal. I got more bikes now. I got even better bikes. That 20-year-old bike was my best friend, man. But, hey, it's, I don't care. I mean, I do care about that bike. That bike was awesome. Anytime anybody was all like, yo, one up me, and they did a no hands, I would stand up, no hand, taking all the corners and stuff, and they'd just be looking at me like, wow. I'm never going to be able to do that. And I'm all like, yeah. Apparently, the older bikes with no suspension are better to do no hands, which is kind of cool because you have a smooth ride. And the suspension, I don't know, I just haven't gotten used to it. This is, the mountain bike I have now is just, not all there. It, it's bad. My new bike is more horrible than that old bike. But I got my BMX. My BMX is my baby. I will protect this thing to the end of its days. This is a good bike. I love the BMX. So, we're going to take this back in the garage now. Yes, it does live in a garage. It doesn't live in my room like all y'all crazy people. I know people who take their bikes inside because, they live in a big city. But around here, even though we are in a city, we don't really have to worry about somebody coming into our, garage in the middle of the night. Because, A, they probably ain't going to get in here. And B, if they do, they know it's not a really big city, and they're probably going to get hunted down no matter where they are around here, so, yeah, and, also at the same time, if you hear a garage door, both the garage doors, even the side door is not quiet. Every way to get into you can't even open the windows, I don't even think. Everything is not going to be quiet, and somebody's going to hear something and is going to come out and be like, yo. Because if it's 12 o'clock at night and they hear a garage door opening, obviously they're going to get annoyed and come out here and notice, hey, that's not my neighbors. I don't know that guy. And be like, hey, what are you doing, man? I trust, And, I'm not really, a heavy sleeper. But I wouldn't say I'm a light sleeper. But, if I hear a noise, I'll wake up, or, you know, like, if I heard, you know, because the garage door that's literally, like, probably the quietest is the electric door. You can't open that. And then the side door you can sort of open quietly, but you have to, like, pound on it a little bit to actually open it. And then it goes, brrr, I'll show you in a minute. Damn. And then, obviously, the other garage door, that's not electric, and that thing is so loud, closing it and opening it. And even then, you won't be able to get a bike out of here. It's so hard, they'd probably just give up, because there's literally all this wood in the way, and they'd just be struggling for, like, 5 minutes straight trying to freaking get it. So, I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm gonna put you guys down real quick, and I'm actually gonna, damn, I dropped that hard. I'm gonna put this bike away. And you take the moon, and you take the moon. Alright. This is how I put this bike away. I literally just grab it, walk it over here, and it's that simple. This road bike's in my way. Alright. Just walk out of here with no problems. No probs. You take the moon, and you take the moon. There's a dent in my mom's car somewhere that I want to take out. I think it's on the other side. Take a plunger to it, man. Yeah, right here, right here. Like, I'm guessing somebody with a car or something hit her bumper. This car has so many scratches on it. It used to be so fresh, and now it's just got so many damn scratches. Yo, these headlights need a replacement. Oh, you can move it. I want to take a plunger to it, because you can do that. If you guys ever got a small dent that you need to take out, just take a plunger to it, man. It works. It's true. Take a plunger to it, you mash it right on there, and you just rip it right off, and dent will come out. So, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Stay low-key. Peace.